Hi, my name's Laura Muir and this video is all about how to stop your dog from fighting. Okay, so in the lead up to a dog fight, your actions are critical in deciding whether the matter will end aggressively or peacefully. So here are some tips for coping with an animal aggressive dog. First of all, I'm going to talk about preventing fights. If possible, whenever you take your dog out, keep him under close control. So I suggest using a gentle leader or halty head collar. Basically, these allow you to redirect your dog's momentum with a minimum of fuss or effort. So no dragging, heaving or choking your dog to get him away from potential threats. These are much kinder and gentler, but really effective. Okay, the next thing is when you're around other dogs or in areas that you know to be dog populated, keep your dog on a short leash. But keep the leash short but slack, as a tight lead conveys tension to your dog. When another dog approaches, watch your own posture and body language, because any tension that you're feeling will be conveyed to your own dog, both visually and through the leash. So pretend to be calm if you have to. Your dog takes his cues from you, so if you're tense and jumpy, he'll be on the lookout for danger and may overinterpret a situation. If your dog sees another dog and starts to act up, break his attention quickly. It's not enough to simply say quiet, you need to provide him with an alternate channel for his energy. So for example, a 5-second session in obedience training is ideal. Get him to sit or lie down and stay until the other dog is gone. When you release him, give him a treat and some praise for exercising such self-restraint. Okay, now if your dog does get into a fight with another dog, you obviously have to remember to stay calm and above all not get into the middle of it. You run a serious risk of being bitten by one or both of the dogs. Sometimes fights sort themselves out very quickly. However, if the dogs are well matched in size and strength, then sometimes it can go into a drawn-out fight, and this is when it becomes necessary to act. So here are some tips for breaking up dog fights. The first thing you can do is just try shouting loudly and angrily, cut it out. In the best case scenario, you'll scare both of them into submission. Or the next best result is you might get one of the dogs to back off, enough to allow you to physically separate them. Also, when one dog backs off, you often find that the other dog also backs off. Failing this response, you can physically intervene in the following way. Grab one of the dogs by the back legs and start to drag them back and away in a circular arc. You'll be dragging them at an angle away from the fight, and because they'll be moving in an arc, it'll be very difficult for them to turn around and reach you with their jaws. Ideally, you'd be moving them away from the fight zone as you gently swing them in an arc. If you don't feel confident or strong enough to pull off this method, then there are still some options that remain. Another thing you can do is throw a heavy blanket or equivalent over the dogs. Both dogs will be so blinded and confused by the sudden sort of sensory cut-off that they stop fighting. One blanket per dog is even better. A bucket of cold water or a blast from the hose can be really effective in breaking up a fight. The more water the better, because some dogs that have really got their blood up for a fight will sometimes regroup again and go again if the flow of water stops too soon. So if there's limited water to hand, be prepared to grab your dog by the collar as soon as the water's stopped. Another thing you can try is a Citronella spray. These sprays aren't physically harmful, but they contain Citronella, which is intensely offensive to dogs. You can also make effective sprays yourself, diluting lemon juice with water. As soon as you've got the dogs separated, take them away from each other as quickly as you can. If you've enjoyed this video, then why not subscribe to lots more dog training videos by pressing the red subscribe button below. If you'd like to receive free weekly training guides straight to your inbox, then please go to the link underneath this video, beyourowndogtrainer.com, where it takes less than a minute to sign up for these. Thanks very much for your time and have a great day. Speak again soon.